Hey there, Twitchy. What are you up to today?
Nothing? Yes. Pinkie maintains the innocence.
It looks like you're maintaining a stupid hat.
How do you dare? It is the rainbow hat.
How long have you had tremors like that, Pinkie?
Pinkie has not the tremors. Yes, behold.
Yeah, I see it's your butt. Thanks. Pinkie, tremors like that are usually caused by multiple sclerosis, tumors, brain injuries. Have you notified a doctor?
Pinkie does not need the doctor for 2 reasons. First is that the doctor will fill Pinkie's teeth with fluoride. Yes. Second is that Pinkie is aware of what causes her ailment.
It's not zebras.
Of course it is not zebras. Yes. UV radiation is beamed directly into Pinkie's body from Celestia's sun. It is giving Pinkie the twitches and also psychic powers.
If you're insinuating that Celestia kills her political opponents with UV radiation, you should not insinuate that.
Pinkie will not be silenced. Yes.
It'll spread fear of Celestia, which is exactly what she wants.
Pinkie will say nothing. Yes.
Good. But I guess if we were lucky, everyone would just assume that you're insane anyway.
You have acquired the frog. Yes.
Sorry. I'm trying to take all the frogs to a new home because I noticed that they were overpopulating and I didn't really plan this out very well.
Can you just shut up and go away, please?
Okay.
Raining frogs. That girl is actually a plague. See, because it's like in the story of... Never mind, I hate you.
We should not allow the yellow one to pass with this transgression. She heads towards the bog. Yes. No one will assist her there.
Pinkie, I got stuff to do, and I am not bonding with you. Hey y'all hooligans, what y'all up to? Oh hey AJ, same old. Pinkie's got a brain tumor.
Also psychic powers!
But mainly a tumor, and I told her to go see a doctor, but she won't go.
Well, I don't believe in doctors personally. You know how they say, an apple a day keeps the doctor away, and I am an apple.
Well then AJ, you am retarded. Don't you at least have a gynecologist or something?
Nah, I eat apples, I don't need one. The gynecologist filled Pinkie's teeth with fluoride.
The hell kind of doctors are you seeing, Pinkie?
Pinkie tells you, yes, it is the kind that puts fluoride in Pinkie's teeth.
See, y'all can't trust a doctor. They don't really know what they're doing, so you never know what's gonna happen. You guys are gonna die. Granny never saw no doctors, and she's lived darn near forever. You can't use a case study to gauge the effectiveness of a medical treatment.
Well, that's funny, Twilight. I would have pegged you as someone being all about studies.
Case studies don't have statistical significance!
As we dally here, the yellow one escapes our grasp.
What's this about Fluttershy now? Oh, some yellow girl was flying to the bog and Pinkie wants to mess her up.
Now I know that can't be right because everybody knows there's a horrible hydra that lives in the bog and it eats ponies. Well, that is where she goes. Yes. Are y'all sure about that?
That's what we saw.
Well, then we need to book it. Come on, you two. I can't believe y'all don't know about the hydra that lives spitting distance from Ponyville. His name is Richard, he is allergic to peanuts, and he has a birthday in 4 weeks.
She's over here, guys.
We have revealed the yellow one.
Ooh, thank goodness, man. For a minute there, I thought we were gonna have some great big thing going on, like a funeral. Well, we were definitely gonna find this girl. Look at her. She's so yellow, I bet if she walked into a white room, the walls would glow. What kind of tree is that behind you guys? Damn it! See, this is why we need to tell ponies when we go someplace dangerous. They're probably not gonna look for us for 48 hours.
We should be running away. Yes.
Thanks for coming to save me, you guys.
We will die as we lived. Yes, hating Fluttershy.
I agree with that sentiment. I'm so sorry, everyone.
Twilight, can't you do anything with your magic powers? Oh crap, I just remembered I'm really good at magic. You guys get across the ledge. I'll cover your asses.
Somebody help.
So you're sure this is how you want to spend your time? There's something neurologically wrong with Pinkie. I knew that. Everyone's well aware of that. Yeah, but everyone's also perfectly content to call it Pinkie's magic or whatever. I'm afraid it's gonna turn out to be a magical tumor. And if it is, what exactly are you planning to do? Well, I figure she's gotta be asleep to do surgery anyway, so maybe just get her while she's asleep and do surgery. That's very unethical. So is letting my friends die from idiocy. You ever worry that you might be an idiot too? Like we're all idiots? Good save there, buddy. We're all idiots. I'm just suggesting that your own intelligence can't possibly be saving you from yourself on all occasions. Yeah, but you know what? My intelligence is right in this case. But it's always right, even when you're wrong, and that's the problem. I am always right, thank you, Spike, so let me just get back to watching my subject. I don't understand how Pinkie can be so boring when she's not tormenting ponies. Maybe you don't really know her that well. What's there to know? I don't know, her balance looks fine. I'm not seeing a lot of mood swings by Pinkie's standard. We've been watching her for aeons! I think we can rule out a tumor. I don't know, you remember that time that I thought you didn't have a tummy ache and then you threw up all over the floor?
That was different. I told you I had a stomach ache and you told me I was wrong. You told me to suck it up. Instead, I just barfed.
I was so mad at you! If you were sick, you should have said so. Isn't that exactly what I did? No, you were whining to get out of work. And yet, I wasn't because I was really sick. Well, you use that excuse all the time. It's not my fault if you're the boy who cried wolf. See, I feel like I can never really win with you because you're so much better at logic than I am. And if you're worse at logic, then there's no reason you should win the argument. But sometimes your logic is wrong, and I don't know how to disprove it right away. You're always just so caught up in making things work the way you want them to. I'm Celestia's protege. The entire point is to learn how to get the things that I need. Well, personally, I hope you never become a princess if I'm any indication of what it's gonna be like for everyone. I wouldn't hold your breath on it anyway. I don't know, Spike. I'm starting to think you might be right. She seems pretty healthy, physically, anyway. Well, Twilight, I'm glad you're finally getting over it, but I feel like we spent too much time on this. What are you talking about? We have a ton of data. We've got a lot of Pinkie Pie's patterns on record.
I thought the point was to prove she had a magical tumor.
Well, that was my first hypothesis, but now we have a ton of data and I can make a new one.
Twilight Night, it's time to stop. We've shut ourselves from the world to watch Pinkie Pie.
I'm studying friendship, Spike.
I think you were meant to study by making friends, not watching them.
That's stupid. If you interfere with the test subjects, then the study is ruined. I just don't think you're supposed to do it empirically. Then what's the point? Why would Celestia even ask me to do that? She knows me. Can't we at least try asking Pinkie directly now about some of her habits? I think she's gonna lie about her sexual activity. Don't ask her about that then. She's gonna try and pretend she's in better health than she is. If she feels healthy, she doesn't need treatment. Not necessarily, but alright, let's do it. Okay, Pinkie, I'm just gonna ask you a few questions, and I want you to answer them honestly.
You promised to Pinkie bondage. Yes.
I did, and you're in bondage. I knew you'd go for it.
Okay, it is different. Yes. When there's Twilight and bondage as well.
I'd ask how you think that's supposed to work, but I already know. Sadly. Today we're gonna learn about things I don't know.
You lied to Pinkie for research.
That's right. Now answer my questions honestly.
Okay, yes.
Do you ever have headaches, specifically in the morning?
Yes, but only on Thursdays.
Do you feel like you have problems with nausea or vomiting?
Only when Pinkie is drunk. Yes, or not drunk enough. On the Thursday.
Do you find you have issues with your hearing or your vision?
No, yes. Except on Thursday.
Do you sometimes find it difficult to remember things?
Yes! Pinkie cannot remember any of last Thursday. Pinkie begins to see a pattern.
Pinkie, how do you remember having all these symptoms on Thursday if you can't even remember last Thursday?
Maybe Pinkie remembers incorrectly. Then maybe Pinkie goes home!
So, Twilight, what do you think? I think Pinkie Pie is a microcosm of case studies, and she's never gonna fit into a model. Well, certainly not with that attitude. You know what I think? I think the moral of this story is that the social sciences are retarded. That's gonna make it awfully tough to research friendship, you know? Well, you know, I think that when you get right down to it, we could have learned a lot of different things from this little episode, but the main thing to take home is that you just can't describe ponies with models. They're too diverse, they don't fit. Okay, great. Anyway, we need to figure out a report for Celestia, so tell her that friends are roadblocks sometimes, but not always. That's what you're going with, huh? Yeah, I mean, we need to come up with something. Okay,